Configuring the system for Fundmetric. The logos, the signatures, the company information, charity registration, all of those things can be done through our settings page on the app. So we can start off and check out how exactly to do that. You just go to app.fundmetric.com and log in. In my case, that will be through our ABC test account. Here we go. Here's my landing page. You'll see up in the top right-hand corner a drop-down menu that has me, the highly fictional AB CEO. If I click on that, I get a menu for some configuration things. I can configure settings, donation portals, or even log out from here. I'm going to be configuring my settings. This is all of the company information that is going to be used for other activities, be it creating receipts, be it sending out emails, even some of the mail-out campaigns that we can push through the system can all use these things as a base, so you don't need to type unnecessary information and extra time. All you need to do is the first time round actually fill these things out to your satisfaction. So this will be AB Charity. If I have a logo that goes onto my receipts or is used, I can browse the files on my computer to grab that. So what I have here is my directory. If you want to be able to see, least of all in Windows, that is, what there's actually see, I can right-click and hit View Large Icons, so I can see what is actually going on here. Now I've named these things so I know what's going on. This is a CEO signature, and this is my charity logo. What I'm using right now is the actual logo. So I'll double-click that, and as you can see, there it is. That can be resized and popped into emails I send out or physical mail-outs. It's generally a good idea to have there. It does support transparency, so you'll see around the corners of my actual logo there's parts that aren't the actual colored section. That'll show up as transparent in a lot of the templates, so that if there's something behind it, you won't have a blocky square. If I have a website, I can set this abc.org maybe. And if I have an email domain, I want to be sending out emails to people. I can put that in so that when I send out things through the system here, it's actually coming from my domain, so people don't see it as coming from somewhere else. So that maybe will be abc.org. It would help if I could type. Right, if there's a just filling out these things as we go. I'll just use the autocomplete, save you guys all sitting through this. Right, so that's that part of the organization profile. Moving on more specifically to receipts, I can define when my fiscal year end is right here, simply by putting the month and the day. Down here, if I have a charity registration number, I can put that in. If I have an authorized signatory, maybe that's my financial officer instead of my customer support specialist. And I can browse files again and actually find a signature. I'm just going to use this default AB CEO signature. So at the bottom of the receipts, when you see the digital signature at the bottom, there it is. I can update that as well. As those are the two basic pieces that will be necessary for the more basic functionality of the actual platform. What I'm going to go into later in further videos is the actual payment processing, hooking up things in through Stripe so online donations automatically register the donation in the constituent without you actually having to do any data entry, and some of these outcomes and designations I'll be doing in future videos. Thanks.